I don't even gotta say nothing, man. Jai Jones up. Scuffed match. Alex Jones versus Jai Jones, number two. Jai Jones should have been heavyweight, but coming in at 120 pounds. Alex Jones is upset. Now Jai Jones forgot how to punch. This guy said, I'm gonna park my car to fight real quick. So this guy is in a parking lot on his phone, timing the fight, getting up. Last second of oh, this guy's oh, his controller died and I can't fight. I can't move or nothing. He's glitched. What a great first round or first fight. Yup. Yup. Real. Yo, where's Manny Pacquiao? All right, into I don't even know if I can count the first one, but our next and last undercard fight of WBC 20, Bill Hawk versus Lee Everett. Nice three-piece combination from Everett. Beautiful uppercuts. Bill responding pretty well. Need to save my energy for the main cards. Bill going to the body of Everett. Everett really playing around those uppercuts as Bill now catching Everett off a stun. Starting to go to the body a bit more. Nice right from Everett catching Bill. Bill showcasing very nice head movement, but Everett going to the body and catching Bill. Sending him on wobbly legs. Still surviving as he catches Everett with a clean combination to send him down in the first round. Everett, the first one to taste the canvas. 30 seconds left. Nope. Bill showcasing really nice head movement. I can't lie. Everett struggling a bit to land his shots. Both fighters trading a hook. We're into the second round. Good first round for Bill. Already back. Trading combinations with each other. Everett looking a bit more crispy in the second round. Everett really trying to land these hooks, but Bill just evading the shots very easily with that head movement. And I'll be honest, he's moving that head pretty fast. Making Everett really look like an amateur. Bill's third professional fight in WBC. Came off a loss on his preliminary. Everett already looking low again. 30 seconds left on the clock. Still both fighters pacing themselves. Bill not really overextending himself too much. He's breaking down Everett as the rounds go on, but we could see a potential knockdown in the last few seconds here as Everett down again for the second time in the second round. 20 seconds left on the clock, and Bill just looking very comfortable against Everett. See if Everett can try to turn things around. So far, the stamina looking slightly favorable for Everett, but we'll see how long that lasts as goes in for the clinch. The last seconds of the second round. Beautiful combination from Bill. Really asserting that power jab into the hook as Everett now utilizing dash beautifully there. Nice lean back, catching Bill with a beautiful right. Everett going in for the clench as his stamina starts to regenerate. Minute left in the third round. Fighters looking pretty close to a stun as the meter starting to build. Bill catching. Oh, beautiful counter from Bill there, but Everett looking he's superior in the damage. As Bill looking pretty close to a knockdown. We'll see if Everett gets a bit sluggish here, but starting to look like Bill's starting to regenerate a bit of his head health. Everett not really able to capitalize that damage. As a big hook comes through, Everett again on wobbly legs against the ropes. 19 seconds for Bill to work around if he wants to find a potential knockout. Everett now looking dangerous as a hook sends him down for the third time in this fight. And it's looking now like a one-sided beating. We'll see if Everett can potentially bounce back. Being down 3 knockdowns. As Bill ends the round off strong. Beautiful hook from Bill. Nice jab from Everett. Oh, great counter from Bill. Everett thought, honestly, it looked really clean, but just not enough damage as Bill now picking up the pressure against Everett, looking like his body is folding in half. Everett down in the 4th round, and that's it. Bill wins by knockout. All right, into the main card fights of the night. We got Manny Pacquiao versus Brian or Edwin Cruz. Scheduled 8 rounds, 2 minutes. Archer already starting off strong. Pacquiao, someone with very good head movement. We'll see if Archer can work his way around it. Middleweight fight. Pacquiao 3-0. Archer now moving in place. What are we experiencing as a leg? Oh, a big knockdown already. As Pacquiao has given up mentally. Fortunately, I wasn't watching. 30 seconds left in the first round. Archer already finding a knockdown on Pacquiao. We'll see if Pacquiao can adjust. Some fighters do take a moment to really figure out their opponent, what they're throwing. Make subtle adjustments, but he's definitely someone who knows what he's doing, and their big lean back catching Pacquiao with a nicely set up counter. We're into the second round already, meeting in the middle, both fighters. Archer going to the body a bit as Pacquiao responding with a few body shots of his own. Archer capitalizing. Beautiful stiff jab into an uppercut. So catching the guard of Pacquiao, uppercut, breaking the guard, and followed up by a right hand. Archer looking a lot worse for wear here as Pacquiao now missing crucial shots as a light uppercut sends Pacquiao on wobbly legs as Archer cannot get too sluggish here. Pacquiao can definitely turn the tides around, and it's looking dangerous for Archer, and there it is. Pacquiao finding a knockdown in return. Big uppercut catches the chin of Pacquiao there. Archer now picking up the pressure, getting up from the knockdown, and really trying to control the pace of the fight as Pacquiao responding very well. 30 seconds left in the second round. Archer again disconnected. Pacquiao, although I respect the man not going for the kill. Man with honor as a big stun comes through for Archer, sending Pacquiao down again for the second time. Now Pacquiao starting to question whether or not he should be allowing Archer not to get punished for his connection. Go to the betting odds of this fight. Edwin Cruz coming in as a slight favorite, 14-12. Up next, we are jumping a little ahead of schedule. We got Shakur Stevenson versus King Killing. Battle of, some might say, old versus new gen, as a Archer catching Pacquiao with a beautiful hook, and Pacquiao now playing a lot on the offense, trying to move that head away from the shots of Archer. A minute for him to work around, as looking very dangerous for Pacquiao. Archer looking very precise in the third round. Pacquiao responding pretty well, but not anymore, as Archer sends him down, and he shows why. He's number one on the leaderboard, and Pacquiao unfortunately shut down. We have up next King Killing versus Shakur Stevenson. The betting odds show King Killing coming in as a massive favorite, 17-10. 8 rounds, 2 minutes. Killing the first one to emote in this fight. Shakur Stevenson, a legend in Prizefighter leagues. Killing really pulling an upset against Bivol. A spontaneous fight they had. Oh, Stevenson already stunned as he gets caught with a double light uppercut by Killing. Minute on the clock. Stevenson looking a lot worse for wear as he catches Killing with a big uppercut. As a Stevenson showing Killing he can do it as well. Now just sticking to the jab, sending Killing, folding that man. On the canvas, what was that? Stevenson, I'm not sure when the last time he touched this game was, other than get a few spars in before this fight. 30 seconds in the first round. Killing the first one. Taste the canvas. Killing starting to go to the body. Stevenson kind of forced to clench there as Killing now switching the game plan, starting to go to the body, and Stevenson is not liking it as a stun comes through again. 10 seconds left for Killing a workaround. Not enough stamina, has to regenerate. 5 seconds. Overhand coming through, catching the guard of Stevenson, and not enough time for Killing to catch a knockdown. Stevenson now calling Killing a bum. Me personally, I would not take that, but turning a bit of a more technical second round as Stevenson actually going to the body of Killing, and now looking a bit dangerous for Killing here as body's starting to get very red. Stevenson just showing Killing that he might just still have it in him. We'll see if Killing can pull something off, as Killing also coming in as a massive favorite, 17-10. Stevenson looking like great pressure from Stevenson. Killing trying to respond. He's catching him, but the body health is just not allowing him to really explode on Stevenson. Still managing to survive. Taking a knee. Stevenson really going to the body of Killing. Killing is just on the offense. Big uppercut catching Stevenson on his way in, but that is just not enough as the hook comes through. Very dominant round for Stevenson. We'll see if Killing can step up the pressure in the third round here. He's starting to go to the body a bit more. Stevenson trying to stick to that game plan of mixing it up downstairs. Killing looking a lot more dominant in the third round. Beautiful hook from Killing. Stevenson responding with one. As Killing now on wobbly legs. Stevenson stun meter built up, and there it is, a stun coming through for Killing as well. Who will find the knockdown? Killing landing a three-piece combination. Stevenson looking a lot worse for wear. Will it be it? And there it is. A right hand sending Stevenson down. Beautiful exchange from both fighters. Killing finding the knockdown on Stevenson, and Killing is showing why he's the favorite as he catches Stevenson with another stun. 40 seconds for Killing a workaround as Stevenson now just trying to play on the offense, trying to survive. As a light uppercut comes through and Stevenson down again for the second time. And Killing now showing Stevenson why he is the favorite coming into this fight. As a big hook comes through again, catching Stevenson. And 15 seconds left in the third round. Not much for Killing to do anymore as he's clearly won the round. Stevenson just throwing everything he has, landing some, but not enough. Into the fourth round. To be honest, Killing probably up. Scorecard, Stevenson had a really strong second round, going to the body, that pressure, keeping Killing on that back foot, but the third round just has changed it. See if Killing can recreate that opportunity he had in the third round. Stevenson now starting to pick up the pressure a bit in the fourth round. Killing stun meter starting to build up. Stevenson really going to the body of Killing, and it's throwing the rhythm off. Killing catching Stevenson with a stiff jab. Uppercut missing, forced to clench as Stevenson definitely would have gotten that stun off. 20 seconds left in the fourth round. Stevenson really starting to find his timing in this fight. Killing playing on the back foot, but really maintaining the pressure coming from Stevenson and exchanging very well as we go into the fifth round. Stamina looking slightly, ever so slightly better for Killing. Stevenson already looking low, close to a stun meter at least. Oh, a stun coming through for Killing. Stevenson walking into a cross as Killing starting to pick up the pressure, starting to really smell the knockdown as a stiff jab comes through. Stevenson not really going on the back foot, kind of staying in place for Killing. Catching with these shots, but a uppercut just missing narrowly as Killing goes in for the clench. A hook coming around, catching Killing. Stevenson catching Killing, and Killing now the one on wobbly legs as Stevenson smells blood. He's going in for the knockdown. Can he find it? Killing against the ropes, against the corner, and Stevenson catching doubling up on the hook, but he cannot get too sluggish here as Killing responding very well, keeping the guard up. And Stevenson now on wobbly legs again against the ropes, killing the one to clench. Stevenson might allow it to go through. 20 seconds left in the 5th round. What a round for both fighters. We see a double stun. But will we see a knockout as Killing burns his stamina? And it's not enough time as Killing does not want to risk it. Shakur surviving to see the 6th round. Here we go into the 6th round. A stun for Stevenson and a hook and an uppercut, and that's it. King Killing has lost. Stevenson has won. What a fight. Both fighters, what a fight. Shakur showing that he still has it in him. Who's up next? Sugar Shakur versus Caleb Diaz. These are two contenders in the lightweight division. Caleb Diaz, former champion, WBA lightweight champion. He lost his belt fight night number 2 to Issa Oni. He's looking to redeem himself and shut down Sugar Shakur. We're an explosive fighter. Good with the speed. Shakur's former student. He is already starting off strong, catching Shakur with a flurry of light combinations. Stun meter already looking for some reason to be built up for Shakur. A stun off the body comes for Diaz as Shakur now trying to respond with the speed. Diaz really moving his head away from the center line as he's now catching Sugar Shakur with these big hooks, big combination. That's a light uppercut, catches Diaz on his way down to the body. Diaz really showcasing that he has that speed as well. We're looking slightly worse for wear compared to Diaz, but both fighters living off a stun right now. Nice counter from Shakur. Oh, but the body shots. Shakur needs to throw more uppercuts if he wants a chance. We saw Issa Oni come in with a game plan. Shakur, unfortunately, He's sticking to that plan, but it's catching Diaz though. I might have spoken too soon. As Diaz now looking pretty low in the second round, dashed away perfectly. We saw Issa only come in with a game plan in his title fight. He stuck to that uppercut setup, and it played him a lot of success. Ooh, as a big flurry goes to the body of Shakur. Finding a stun, and Diaz now just punishing Shakur for not. And he might just force Sugar Shakur to take a knee. Will he clench? Enough with the body spam. Go for the head. Shakur forced to take a knee. Now Diaz emoting against Shakur. Seconds left in the second round. Diaz's style of going to the body really working against Shakur so far, but we're starting to use the uppercuts a bit more. Diaz leaning back from the hook. We're now starting to land his shots a bit more. It's forced to fully retreat. Big hook coming through for Shakur as well. Looking a lot more precise in the third round. Diaz now really trying to maintain that distance from Shakur. Both fighters now trading. Goes Shakur, the one on the back foot, catching Diaz with a stun. Minute for him to work around as an uppercut comes through. Catching Diaz in the third round. Both fighters Shakur now not really risking much in the third round, finding a knockdown against Diaz. We're the one on the back foot now, just trying to kill some time. Oh, beautiful. Double jab into a hook. 10 seconds left in the third round. Shakur again catching Diaz with a nice combination. Is now going to the body after saying KK. Going back to his game plan, going to the body. Shakur trying to land these uppercuts. Yes, really swing to the side. Oh, beautiful combination from Shakur, going in for the clinch right after. Burns his stamina bar. As Diaz catches Shakur now with a stiff jab. Shakur on wobbly legs, going on the offense a bit, but still catching Diaz with these nice combinations, breaking the guard of Diaz. Diaz now on the offense. Shakur really trying to catch Diaz with this big uppercut. No avail. Setting up to the body, going upstairs. Oh, as Shakur catches Diaz with a beautiful 1-2 flurry, and Diaz now responding very well with an overhand as Shakur is trying his best. What an event that just happened. Shakur found a sharp, fast 1-2 flurry against Diaz as Diaz caught Shakur on his way in, trying to get that knockdown. 20 seconds left in the 4th round. Shakur again using that 1-2 combination to his advantage. 10 seconds left. And Diaz looking pretty low, but Shakur cannot get too sluggish as a stun comes off. Diaz looking to end it here, but not enough stamina to work around. As we're into the 5th round. And I'll have to admit, Shakur has that lightning fast 1-2 combination flurry up his sleeve, and the moment a fighter just forgets to move his head, we see Shakur might just use it to his advantage. He is now maintaining the distance in the 5th round. Big combination coming from Shakur, right hand. Catching Diaz. As Diaz now looking low again as he's forced to clench against the ropes. Starting to play on the back foot a bit. Shakur starting to look a bit more confident. Now Diaz just going to the body of Shakur, and it's paying off well as Shakur looking pretty low but responding very well as he catches Diaz with beautiful right hook. Now both fighters just throwing everything they've got at each other. Diaz still going to the body of Shakur, and Shakur just trying to survive. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. Shakur able to survive the 5th round without having to take a knee. We're into the 6th round. These rounds are looking pretty close, but they're definitely a deciding factor in each round. And again, I think if it does go to the decision, in which I hope it doesn't, Diaz will most definitely win the fight, given the amount of body shots that Shakur has been eating. As far as it goes, so the stamina looking pretty. And I forget, we go to the betting odds of this fight. We have Caleb Diaz coming in as a slight favorite against Shakur as he gets a stun off the body of Shakur, and Shakur looking dangerously low now. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Shakur looking very low here as Diaz just picking up the pressure. Shakur really trying to survive till the end of the 6th round. Can he do it as Diaz catching Shakur with a big hook, but a beautiful dash away from the follow-up hook from Diaz. And Shakur able to survive the 6th round, managing to make it to the 7th. Diaz might showing signs of frustration. Shakur using the dash to his advantage. We see Diaz use it himself. The light uppercut comes through as Diaz might... And now we see Diaz use it in his favor, catching Shakur with these stiff jabs. As the stun comes through off of 1-2, as Shakur now on wobbly legs again, looking dangerously low. Diaz looking for the knockout. He smells blood as a right hook sends Shakur down, and that's it. What a fight from both fighters. All right, we're into the title fights. First title fight of the night, we got the WBA heavyweight champion Ocean Lee, the reigning champion, against former WBC heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. Only loss Mike has suffered was to Henry Armstrong. Ocean Lee, very strong performer in the lightweight division, but we'll see if that transfer. Mike, a very calculated fighter. He takes his time, waits for his opportunities, then he goes. Ocean, more of an explosive fighter, as we are already seeing. Ocean, the first one. So we go to the betting odds of this fight. We have Ocean Lee coming in as a massive favorite, 20-7. Oh my days. Mike Tyson really going to the body of Ocean. Now it's looking dangerous as he's forced to take a knee. Mike Tyson really targeting that body. And Ocean really lagging. We are seeing here as a big uppercut comes through. This is a heavyweight fight. So far, both fighters are not really exerting much power, more so really picking their shots. Ocean finding his shots landing a bit there. Nice four-piece combination landing on Tyson, as Tyson now looking pretty low. As a big uppercut comes through on Tyson's trying to go to the body. Ocean's picking that up and calculating this. The big uppercut plays off well. Body shots, Ocean just cannot escape. "30 seconds left. Five seconds left in the second round. Mike Tyson just going to the body, and Ocean just trying to catch him with the uppercut, but it's fortunately not enough. Kinda hope I see Tyson start to headhunt a bit more. Be honest. He catches Ocean with stun, and he's terrorizing the body of Ocean, and fortunately not much Ocean can really do against relentless pressure going to the body of Tyson. From Tyson, at least. Ocean just trying his best to survive as Tyson brings him down to a knee again in the third round. Slight combination from Tyson, starting to work upstairs a bit against Ocean here, and going off very well as he finds stun again. 15 seconds left in the third round, allowing the clench to go through for Ocean. Ocean's kind of in the corner of the ring, really where you want to be. As Ocean looking very low to end the third round. Go into the fourth. Tyson starting to go to a bit more to the head, which I like to see. Catching Ocean again with a nice combination. Tyson finding another stun off the body of Ocean as looking dangerous for Ocean again, as he might be forced to take another knee. That might be the last knee he's gonna take in this fight, because that could be it. And there it is. We have a new WBA heavyweight champion. All right, we're into the co-main event of this fight, or of this card. We got Bernard Asterio, a very renowned fighter in Prize Fighter, facing Kaiden Sakayori, a new gen contender, trying to prove himself. This is for the WBC middleweight champion. Kaiden already missing crucial combination, as Bernard responding very well, finding the counter to the body of Sakayori.
Well done.
Already a stun for Bernard. As Sakayori on wobbly legs. We go to the betting odds as well. Kaiden Sakayori coming in as a favorite, 16-12 against the reigning champion Bernard Asterio. Asterio already sending Sakayori down in the first round, a minute in. Was good, yo.
Yo. I'll be real, Bernard did say this is his retirement fight. So he's definitely putting up a show for the audience. But, you know, Kaiden's proved himself during his last fights.
Yeah, he's definitely
So,
not
it's
the
not
best.
Too late. It's not too late.
Not the best record, but he's definitely got that fighting spirit in him.
Also, give you one question. Bernard said if he wins, he wants to give me his belt. And like, it's proper serious. Can that work?
No. Sakayori already stunned again off a left hook from Asterio. Asterio smelling blood, sending Sakayori to the corner, and that might be just it. But no, Sakayori able to respond very well with a lightning fast combination, sending Asterio down.
Whoa. Bernard gained Kaiden's respect right there. That was good. Got nice.
What a turnaround for Sakayori. I don't think Bernard was even expecting that.
Exactly. He should have played it safe though. He was winning that round and probably just threw away that round. But I told you, it's not too late. Kaiden's good, man. He's proved himself.
Against
Coming off a win
Asterio,
against
also
the top
someone who's good at really making subtle adjustments against who he's fighting against. Seen him do it before. See if he can do it again, as Sakayori really picking up the pressure in the second round. Both fighters' stun meter starting to build up, as Sakayori a lot Worse for
Bernard's learned
wear.
his
He's
yeah, look at him. Keeping his distance and playing it safe now.
Fury really trying to survive, trying to find that counter again.
Good head movement by Bernard. Playing it safe. He learned his mistake in the first round.
And there it is, a
Good
hook
hook.
coming through. As
The man-
Sakiori forced to clench.
The
And a
man's
light
secured the
uppercut.
knockdown. Oh, shit.
Sends Sakiori down for the second time in this fight. Bernard now up 2 knockdowns. I think you're right, Bernard, yeah, just learned from his mistake. He was not expecting
Exactly.
that Sakiori would just kind of explode on him like that.
Good head
Now
movement, bro.
it's just looking like a one-sided beating as Sakiori on wobbly legs again. Bernard Asterio really smelling blood, but he cannot get too sluggish again as Sakiori responds with a right hook. 10 seconds left in the second round, and that could be it. Sakiori down again.
Yo, Kaden needs to stop throwing too many hooks, man. He's got to play technical and safe. But not the guy to slug with.
I think Sakiori really thinks his speed will win against Bernard, but it's not looking. Now Bernard is asking the crowd, what should he end with?
He's done this in Flash before. It's a true champion right there.
Trying to see a beautiful
God.
overhand.
Bernard wants
Knockout.
to complete his career with a finishing style. I respect it.
Oh, nice head movement from Bernard. Sakiori's starting to connect his shots a bit better.
Yeah,
But will it be enough?
Right.
The stun meter starting to build up again for Sakiori.
Oh.
Ducking the hook from Bernard.
That was good by Kaden right there. He needs to do more of those light punches. I think he's doing that now. I lied. But Bernard is a bit low now.
Bernard looking low. He's on the ropes. Sakiori has a lot of opportunities here, but he cannot get sluggish as a light uppercut comes through on his way down. And Bernard still maintaining that distance, not really getting reckless against Sakiori here, as Sakiori lands a 3-piece combination and both fighters looking low now. It's anyone's
Really good now.
knockdown. 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, a big... Oh, no! A overhand sends him down! And still... WBC middleweight champion Bernard
my days.
Asterio showing what a fight. I can't lie, but Asterio just always comes back, still looking like he's in his prime. Welcome back, bro. All right, we finally have a match. 30 minutes of waiting. Franco Novak has taken the spotlight as Achilles Archer has no-showed, unfortunately. This is now for Ravens middleweight title. Double champion. Franco Novak is, although recordless, he is definitely a top contender. A lot of people do not want to face him for his style. King just wants to fight anyone. I know a lot of people probably everyone knows the potential of Novak. And he's coming in as a last second replacement fighter for Achilles Archer. King, the reigning dominant champion, double champion, WBC lightweight champion, WBA middleweight champion. Massive uppercut into a hook for King. Oh, as a stun comes off for King already. Novak already on wobbly legs against King. As already King finding a knockdown with 1 second left in the first round. Novak the first one. Ball in this fight. King already finding and securing the first knockdown. This is our main event fight of the night. Luckily, Franco is here. Now we get to experience highly anticipated fight. Honestly, Raven really looking comfortable in the ring against Novak right now. Novak having yet to find his timing, and shot as a big uppercut comes through for King as Novak tries to go to the body. King honestly looking very sharp. This is the reigning champion. He wants to show people why he is double champion. 30 seconds left in the second round as King now finds another stun off of Novak. Looking dangerous for Novak again in the last 20 seconds of the second round. Can we see another knockdown from King? And there it is, as Novak down again. This could be the pressure, as we do see, as we all know Novak to be a demon in a spar. See if he can find his timing, find his shots. King is just looking very comfortable in the ring against Novak. Head movement of starting to see King really pace himself out now in the third round. King now starting to look get the stun meter built up. Novak starting to apply a bit more pressure. 40 seconds on the clock. Novak really starting to get in his rhythm. So it's starting to become more precise, catching the guard but doing damage against King as we finds a light cross. Finds a stun. 20 seconds to work around as Novak finds a beautiful knockdown on King, as the champ is now down in the third round. And this is what we know Novak for. He is starting to put on a showcase for us. What a great round for Novak in the third. Both fighters have nothing to work around. Golly. At this point, I think anyone who gets knocked down gets knocked out. King honestly looking a lot worse in terms of head health. Novak's the one really applying the pressure in the 9th round. Seconds left into the 9th round, and we're approaching the last and final round of our 10th of our main event for WBC 20. This is 20 minutes of boxing. Raven King versus Franco Novak. I want to say Raven King will win the decision, given that he's up 3-1 knockdowns on Franco. Franco really keeping composed, given the fact that this is the last round. He's not really trying to risk too much, and he's not looking to get knocked out by King. King's not really putting in that effort to look for the knockdown or knockout. We might just go to decision here. Minute left in the 10th round. King looking still a lot worse for wear. Unfortunately, Novak cannot close the distance against King. King going in for the clinch after going 1-2 to the body of Novak. Novak going to the body back. 50 seconds left in the 10th round. Novak trying his best to connect this hook. King really maintaining the distance, and if it does go to decision, I want to think King might still be champion. "25 seconds left in the 10th round. "10 seconds left in our main event. WBC 20. Big hook coming through for Novak, but that's it. And still, WBA middleweight champion. And I'll have to admit, Franco going the distance, going 10 rounds, 2 minutes with the reigning champion really shows his potential.